Hey everybody, this is Vicky, also known as Grandma Ladybug, and this is just a really quick video. I'm getting down to the wire here, guys. I got into that Kraft cabinet today that I took a picture of yesterday. Shaking my head. Shaking my head. Anyhow, I'm actually going to put together a I guess maybe a pendant lot or stone lot. This is actually, okay, let me close my door. Hey Raven, how you doing, hon? Hey Kim, how you doing? Got into that cabinet today and it's empty now, but I got a mess on my bed. And I came across a box, T-Mobile box, mind you, which just goes to show you I will use anything to store jewelry. Crazy. But hey Willow, I was telling them that I got into my cupboard that I took a picture of yesterday, and I've got big stone beads galore. And a couple of things, this little thing here I actually put together, and I adore this, but I'm going to put this in this Kraft box, which will go up into auction. This looks like a pendant watch, but if you can see, there's no watch in there. Do you see what's in there? Guys, those are all real gemstones. When I first started making jewelry, I not only got strands of beads, I also got lots of faceted gemstones and made some jewelry that way, but I didn't get as much satisfaction out of making jewelry by snapping the I'm going to have to turn this upside down to do this. Yes, I am. To get that out. There's a little glass. See that? You see all those faceted gemstones in there? I put those in there. And I've got another tub sitting right here beside me full of other gemstones. Look, Willow, that's all. And that's actually a cement burn bruise on there. That's all that you can see to my elbow. But boy, it's sore like a toothache. It's hard to move it around a lot. But yeah, it doesn't look bad at all. And I hit my head on a chair out there and didn't realize it until later. I had a couple of scratches up there, but yeah, we Porter kids, we heal up pretty quick. But yeah, I am not keeping this. I have decided I have so much other stuff that, see, there's a glass thing. I don't know if you could see that. And you have to take that out and either to get those in or out. Now, I put those gemstones in there, so I obviously got that thing out. I think you just lift it out. I'm not going to do it here. I don't want those gemstones. This is going to go in this box that I'm going to make up. And this is probably close to, I'm going to say between 50 and 100 carats of peridot, citrine, amethyst, white topaz, blue topaz. You know what? There might be some little ametrines down in there. I found like 5 ametrines, the little emerald cut ametrines. Yeah, this is going to be something special for someone that they can actually make lots of other gemstones from. And it's just a little, this is not any precious metal, but I just love the idea of putting precious gemstones for display without having to wear a ring. So that's going to go in this box. Another thing that's going to go in this box is This is kyanite and amethyst, and it's got silver. Here's the kyanite, and it's got the silver wrapping. Here's the amethyst in front. Here's the little bale. This is going to go in there. What did I just put there? This little thing right here, which is, I've only got one piece of this, but this is blue lace agate. Let me see the way it's drilled. Oh, there are holes in there. It is drilled across. This is blue lace agate that has the hole the whole way through the center. So this is like a druzy hole. Aw. But this is blue lace agate. This is going to go in here. Let's see what we have here, because there's some really nice, here's a slice of agate with gold. I'm not sure if that's like electroplating or what, but this is like, almost looks like a Botswana agate, the gray agate. So let me put these together here. I'm going to put these in here. And this is something that I put together that I'm going to go ahead and just throw in there just because, little shell petals and then some little pearls just woven on there. I'm just going to throw this in. This is going to be like a little, I don't know, a potential box. Oh my, look at some of these. Look, I don't give away my abalone. I'm going to put 2 of these abalones in here. I'm going to put these 2 in. This one's actually reversible. You've got the white shell on the back and the abalone on this side. And look, guys, I love my abalone. This is going to go in this box here. Here's some little heart-shaped mother of pearl shells that have blister pearls. There's 2 of these. And they do have little blister pearls. Here's a big piece of, I'm sure this is faux cinnabar because real cinnabar is actually poisonous. Like it has arsenic or some kind of poison in it that if you wear it for any length of time, it can affect you. But here's a big square faux cinnabar, I'm going to say. Oh, here's a pretty one. This is pretty much probably going to be like a pendant, because look, just anything. Wait till you see some of these stones I have, girls. Yeah, look it up. It's the real cinnabar. Here's a bronzite pendant. Oh, I don't know what that was, but that did not sound good. So I think I'm going to keep that one. Here's a natural that's got some wood and I think some carved coconut shell naturals. I'm going to try to put everything back into this box so I know what I included and what I did not. Because I literally have 2 bags of stuff and box of stuff. Here's some, pretty sure this is Botswana agate here. It's got a grayish green tint to it, but it also has some other colors in too. And some of these, like This is quartz, but it's dyed. Here's a clear crystal quartz piece, and here's a blue one that were leftovers from a necklace. So little odds and ends thingies too. When will you be invoicing me and sending me all my stuff? Kim Julius. Oh, are you talking about the beads, Kim? I've got that bag out there today, and I was going to try to get it done today. I said today was the last day I was going to do shipping because we're getting close to my deadline here. So I'm going to try to do that today. Is that what you're talking about, the craft beads that we went through back here? I think that's the only thing that I have for you that, unless I'm just like totally forgetting. Hey, Kathy. Okay. Here's a flower, and this has holes drilled through the top petal there. And this is some kind of stone. I'm not sure what kind of stone, but it is a real stone. This is nice and thick and substantial, and that would actually look nice on a leather cording. Here's some shell pendants. Oh, okay. Here's a pretty. Now, this is blue dyed agate. I've got a couple of these pieces. It's drilled right through the center there. Dyed blue agate. I'll have to watch that in a little bit, Kathy. A large and medium box of jewelry. Okay, was that at an auction, Kim, or was that, I don't remember, Kraft jewelry? Okay. I'm pretty sure I still have a box of Kraft jewelry out there. So not to worry. I just don't know if it'll be a big box or a small box. But I do have your bag of beads already out there put together. Oh, here's a pretty, oh, this is pretty. And this has a bail on it as well. Now this is amethyst, and it almost looks to me like it's got some green and some purple amethyst in there. It's different. Craft jewelry. Okay. Okay, Kim. I'm sure I have at least one more box of craft jewelry left, hon. I thought it was an auction item or something, and I was a little bit worried that I was like losing my mind. All of my beads. Okay. Okay. I have been sending out craft boxes left and right this week. Here's like the dyed blue, only this one's purple. Now this kind of looks blue, but this is actually purple. I'm not sure why that's appearing blue. Whew, but that's a real pretty purple. Kathy, if there's anything you want, make sure you let me know. These are also agate. This is these are like a barrel cut bead, and this is black agate with some like rose color in, and so is this one. Very little bit of the rose in, mostly black agate. Whoops, you like agate? Okay. Here's a snowflake obsidian, and it is drilled straight up through. My daughter and I tended to buy long strands of big beads and then split them up. I would share half of mine with her, and she would share half of hers with me, so that we had more pendant pieces to go around. Okay, here's a piece of snowflake obsidian with one of these little vintage things on. I'm going to put that in there too. Yeah, I'm glad Willow remembered that, because I have been packing so much stuff up the last couple weeks and going through stuff that I did not I did not remember that. I apologize, but I have at least one more Kraft box out there, hun. So I will get your two. Now this looks like a big piece of lava rock, and it is drilled up through the center. Here are some peace signs. Now these are real stone, but I don't know what they are. They're obviously dyed something, maybe a calcite. But here's two. I think there's some pink ones around here too, but right here's two blue peace signs. Ooh, and here's some pretty bamboo coral hearts. Here's one. And they're drilled down through the center. Here's a second one. And here's a third one. So this makes a necklace and two earrings. Oh my, do I dare just dump this box in here? Oh, look, here's a little, I did that like it was going to work. A little, like a stethoscope, not a stethoscope, telescope. You know, when your mind is concentrating on something else, sometimes you don't pull up the right words. That would be me. Ooh, look at this pretty one. Here's a snowflake obsidian. Here are some, this is dyed howlite. I only saw a couple of these in here. Oh, here's a red one and a pink one. These are dyed howlite. I'm going to put those in there. Oh my, here's some. I'm going to show you what's in this box. I don't know if you will actually be able to see it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Don't know if you guys can see that. But this box right here is going in this thing. Yeah. Hey, Mike, how are you doing? I am exhausted, but I am still here. Okay. Here's some more of those blue agate beads. I'm putting them in there. Oh, here's some rose quartz bracelet beads and some little tiny cloisonnés. Ooh, here's a, ooh, this is unakite. The peaches and the greens. Isn't that pretty? Look at how big and thick and substantial that bead is. And it's got a big old hole right up through the center. There are a few pieces of Imperial Jasper I'm going to show you here. And me and my infinite, what word am I going to use here? Stupidness? Foolhardiness. That's what I'm going to say. Foolhardiness. Yeah. Yep. Several pieces of, here's blue, here's blue, here's blue, here's orange. So it looks like it's mostly blue. And here's a darker blue. Oh, and you know what? This one looks like a fossil. I found this somewhere in a beach. I'm not sure where. Of course, I've only been to one beach. It's cool. I just love all these kinds of stuff. Okay, let me dump this thing back in here. I think this box is going to end up going in a small flat rate box, and you can see already this is almost full. I'm not done yet. Here's some dyed blue agate that are in the shape of cross, plus, whatever you want to, and it's drilled right up through the center. There's a second cross one in here. Woo. Okay, that was something big dropped. Woo. I really dropped it now. Went underneath my little step to get up on my bed here. Yes. Yes, I need a step to get up on my bed. This is a captain bed. It has 2 rows of drawers underneath of it. And the first month I had it, my pajama leg bottom got caught in one of the drawer handles and took a spill down over the bed in the middle of the night. Was not fun. So now I have a step. These are actually big chunks of like specimen that have holes in them. They can be used. So I'm putting them in there. Here's an orange and white glass pendant. And this is a nice thick piece. It's got a hole through it. Can you see my eyeball right there? Yes, Kim. I'm still not really quite sure how, because I'm not having an auction. I just wanted to put together this box because I have so many pieces that I really ago walking past the spot on, and oh dear God, was 6 pounds lighter than it was 4 days ago. How does that happen? This is, I'm sure this is dichroic glass, and there's a design in there. I'm not sure what this, but it just needs to be glued onto one of those silverback bales. But yeah. They probably would, Willow, and I'm actually taking stuff with me, and I have shipped stuff ahead to Cindy so that if I need an auction on the road for money, if I'm running short of money, if something pops up and we need money, then I've sent stuff to Cindy that could be auctioned off, or I'm going to have stuff with me that I could actually have an auction in the hotel room if I was that desperate. I'm thinking, oh, there's more, a whole lot more of this Imperial Jasper. I just found it. Makes me happy because I knew I didn't just have blue. Okay, here's a couple pieces of pink. Imperial Jasper is beautiful. Oh no, this must be the pink strand. We had the blue strand a while ago. Now we've got the pink strand. So there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pink pieces. Oh, and there's still more in here. Hold on. Whoop! There's another blue piece. Actually, that's like a dark teal. It's not blue. It's like a dark teal. 2 more pinks. Oh, 3 more pinks. And a little shell flower. Which hunk of glass? Which hunk of glass, Willow? Tell me which one. Tell me which one and I'll pick it out and get it to you. Here's some big honkin'. This is some kind of stone composite. Oh, God love you, Mike. I'm not going to need money. I just stress. I mean, I have actually gotten money from my mom, and I'm hoping that when I can get there, I can hand at least half of it right back to her, just because she wanted to make sure I had enough for the road. So these are, I don't know if these are a howlite. I vaguely remember someone telling me these were like a coral, but I do not believe these are coral. I think these are maybe a dyed howlite, but they're a composite stone. He's bezel glued on the back. Okay, it's yours, baby. That's yours. Okay, I bought these little guys, and I'm fascinated with anemones. I've got several of them right now out there that I'm going to keep for decorations in my trailer. I'm putting these in here. Now, you know, these will make nice artisan pieces, and we have a lot of artisans out there in our audience. So I'm putting these, okay, where's the camera? Right here. And I actually bought these that you see where that says yen. I bought these when I was in Japan, when we went to Bead Street or Bead Town or Bead Alley, wherever we went in Japan. Hey, Sherry. So here's an anemone sliced in half that you can either use to make earrings or a pendant, a ring, whatever the case may be. You'll battle for the box. Oh, I'm into howlite right now. I think I'm actually going to keep these howlite pieces. Well, I better be careful. Some of these stones might break. Oh, and this, I think right now, yes, Kim, my daughter's husband is in the military. As a matter of fact, in December, he's getting ready to retire. That's why we're leaving the area. I'm not exactly sure where they're headed. I'm hoping they're going to be headed back to the East Coast as well, but that's where I'm headed. I was needed out here with them for the past 7 years, but I think the next several years I'm going to be needed at mom and dad's. So, you know, my daughter's the only child I have, so I don't have any other obligations, and they're ready to embark on their next chapter of their life, and I'm excited for them. Something else I'm going to put in here that I was going to keep. This is, I'm going to say, someone's attempt at Millefiori glass. But I went to Japan, Kim, whenever the baby was born in 2013, and they allow you to stay in their country 90 days. That's it. 90 days. And so I got a visiting visa, and I got my medications for 90 days because, you know, I wasn't military, so it wasn't like I could get my prescriptions and whatnot there. I had to plan ahead, and I had to fork out a lot of money. I think that trip alone cost me $5,000, including medicines, airplane tickets, you know, the whole works. But it was worth it. I got to see my oldest grandbaby be born and spent time with her, and then they came back to the States when she was 6 months old, and so then 3.5 years ago, Christmas day after Christmas, it'll be 4 years at the baby. Okay, I started to tell you about this, and then this, at first glance, you think is Unakite, but it's the colors of Unakite, but I think this is what they call autumn jasper. It's got oranges and greens and peaches, and but yeah, these are like little donuts. So that's going to go in here, even though those these are more like beads. I'm not quite sure what I got them for. Look at this. This is, and I've got 2 of these. Here it is. Yeah, that was a trip of a lifetime. But I tell you what, while I was out here with the kids for the past 7 years, I got to go on a cruise with them, and I would not have been able to go on a cruise on my own. So, you know, I've come out here, and I've had a lot of fun with my kids, and I was blessed to be able to spend, you know, the first several years living with my granddaughters and my daughter. Like I said, I only have one child. I was interrupted. I have two of these. These are a black stone. This is heavy, and I'm sure this is some kind of pendant. However, I say that because when I bought it, it was labeled pendant. These have no drill holes. You wrap these. I'm not sure what those little holes are for. I'm not sure. It sort of reminds me of the Chinese checker board thing, but I've got two of these. Let's dip into this other bag for a minute because here's a donut, and this is, I think this is just soapstone, black soapstone. I'm not sure. I showed you, here's a yellow one we saw, I think a red one and an orange one a while ago. Here's just some more shell, painted shell. Now this is cute. I think I bought this, and you can open this up and take it out and put another donut in there, if I remember correctly. I might be a big fat liar. I actually consider that, you know, being blessed to come out here and visit and live with them out here in Arizona as well. I would not have probably ventured out this area. I wouldn't have had the opportunity, let's put it that way. Yeah, this opens up and you can change the, too bad I didn't, well, you know what? I'm sure there are other donuts that will fit in there. So whoever gets the box, they get to figure it out. Oh my, look at this nice big piece of dyed agate. Big old stone, pink. Okay, these are just chips of red agate. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Now these are looking like agate, dyed agate, and they're little teeny tiny donuts. I'm going to put them in here. You have donuts hanging around? Okay. Ooh, here's another piece of dichroic glass that doesn't have a backing on it. You know, when I was in Japan with the kids, my daughter worked at the Kraft place on base. And one of her best friends worked there as well, too. They met there. And she would make the dichroic glass pieces, so I could go in there and watch her. I could watch any of the people that were working in there, but I especially liked, because I was curious of the process of making a dichroic glass. So here's another one in here that just needs beaded around or something. I'm sure this is howlite. Well, I don't know. I can see, no, I can see the white down in the hole. This is howlite, but look at this big chunk of smoking howlite. It's drilled right through the center there. So my fingers are over the holes, so that's how it would pretty much hang, or sideways. Now, when I bought these beads, I was told they were blue chalcedony. I don't think they have the color of blue chalcedony, but these are heavy and they are ice cold. Aw, you're so sweet, Kim. Well, you know what? Maybe I should make a couple of boxes. Maybe I should just split the stuff up and make a couple of boxes. Is that better? So there'd be at least 2 winners. Here's how big these beads are, and you can see they're faceted, and look how thick and substantial. They're drilled up through the center, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these big honkers. And I had already made a necklace. Okay. I've got some little, stuck them in here all together. Apatite. I've got a hair there. I hate it when I get a hair. So here's like 4, what did I say, 4 or 5 of these. I don't, like I said, I don't know that they're blue chalcedony. They're very pretty. They've got a beautiful color to them, but they look more like glass to me. You can actually see some little striations and swirls in them. So I'm thinking that they're glass. Okay, what I'll do then is I will go through and split everything up and make 2 bags out of it. These are snow quartz. These are rectangular shaped, and these are drilled up through the, and they're, I can't. I've got fusions in both my wrists, so my hands no longer move like this. This is all my hands do. So that's why I have a hard time showing things sometimes. Yeah, those light blue stones are pretty. I'm going to put these snow quartz in here. Okay, here's a big old agate, or not agate, amethyst. But you know what? Amethyst or banded agate? I'm not real sure. It's almost too purple. It's drilled up through the center. This is a snow quartz, and this is a faceted teardrop shape. This is a nice big, it's drilled from the top to the bottom like that. This would look nice with these beads. Just saying. And I'm not sure what this one is. It's a stone though. Almost looks like larvacite. Oh, okay. I got these at the gem show in Virginia when I lived back there before. I remember getting these at the gem show in Virginia. These are stones, and they've got a little hook. I don't know if you can see that right there in the back of them, so you can hang them off of cords or necklaces. Here's, I think this is the sesame jasper. Here's snowflake obsidian. Here's pineapple calcite, I believe. Strawberry quartz. Oh, you know what? Here's that that autumn jasper that matches these circle things here. Strawberry quartz. Oh, and here's a mahogany jasper. Kim says, yummy, yummy, yummy. Here's another piece of banded agate, banded and dyed agate. Ooh, it's another piece of glass that has no flat back on the back of it. These are just glass donuts. I remember buying these at, I think, Michael's. Oh my God, Michael's. Ooh, here's a pyrite one. I love pyrite. Oh, yes. She did some nice pieces, didn't she? Here's a big howlite, dyed howlite. I'm telling you, I got some CBD drops for my cats for the trip, hoping that, you know, it'll keep them calm and mellow and yada, yada, yada. And so we were reading the directions on how to give it to them. And it was like, use 1 milliliter eyedropper and do sublingual. And I'm like, you want me to put CBD under a cat's tongue? That's not going to work. Oh, Sable had surgery. Oh, okay. We'll keep her in our prayers. Oh, I see some green hearts. Oh, I'm telling a fib. Here's another big green one. Dyed howlite. That's like a light lime green. It's not coming over real well. Ooh, here's like that, you know, that crazy, I think they call it crazy agate or crazy lace agate that has some crazy colors in it. This is almost like fuchsia and oranges together. Not sure what they are, but they're big honkers, whatever they are. I think there it is. I knew there was at least 2 hearts in here. Might even, oh, there's a third one. So there, oh no, that's the spider. Gotcha. Okay. These are 2 hearts drilled up through the center, and these are pretty sure dyed howlite. Okay. You know what my daughter ended up suggesting? She said, why don't we just put a tad of the stuff on their paw and just let them lick it off orally? So we might try that later tonight just to see if it works. Oh my, there's 1, 2, 3 more of these big red, whatever these things are. They are slightly faceted, beveled. They're like a twisted barrel or something. That's a good idea, Willow. I'm going to try that later. Oh, here's some big chunks, and these all have, oh no, this one's black onyx. I know what this one is. This one is faceted, straight up black onyx, and there might be 2 of these. Box flower remedy and apply the same way. I've tried the Feel Away plugins and stuff like that, and they don't respond to the Feel Away. So you know, not quite sure about that. You know, some cats they appear to work with, and some cats they don't work with. So there are a bunch of these, and I will make sure that the likeness ones get put in together. This is red jasper, and it's these little bracelet bars. And I will make sure that all of the red jasper ones go in together, because I have like a couple different kinds of these little bars here. And so I will make sure the like ones get put together, like all of the red jasper. Like here's a tiger eye one. And here's another red jasper. So yeah, I'll make sure the like ones get put together. Those are kind of cool. Here's a piece of agate that was a tubular piece, and it's drilled up through the center. This would look cute with like a bead on each side of it on a cord. Hey, Reverend Michelle Jones, how are you doing today? Ooh, here's a real pretty blue agate. These are probably going to go in the bubble envelope. I will do a little bit of padding inside so that they don't, they aren't all crazy in there together. But I don't think I'm going to put them in boxes. Well, you know what? It might be the small boxes. There I go, forgetting what I said I was going to do already. Okay, here's a big piece of agate as well, too. I think it's like a dark bluish, plumish color. There's actually a couple of glass beads in here. I like unusual glass beads. This one has a big old hole, and so does this one. But I like to collect these. I envision myself doing something very cool and mod, and then it never gets done. So I'm going to let someone else do something cool and mod. Here's a bag of dyed blue agates in different sizes and shapes. Here's some red agates. So yeah, 2 different boxes. I'll make sure stuff gets distributed up evenly. Ooh, yeah. I don't even know what some of these are. Ooh, these are cool. These are like the little horns. Only these are made out of red agate. Can you tell that I like agate? These are, hold on. And they are drilled across the top there, so they hang like so. But I've got 1, 2, 3, and they're slightly graduated. Hold on, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 10. Okay. I took advantage of the fact that my daughter was not home. She went to the post office. Did you guys see that big pile of stuff I had to go out to the post office? Now, mind you, I have not had an auction in 3 weeks. I have been sending out boxes and boxes and boxes of craft jewelry. And I know people don't do reveals of craft jewelry. I know I didn't. I just, you know, oh, here's a pretty one. Ooh, yeah. Look at that band right through there. Oops, holding it upside down. I love it when you can see the banding in there. Here's something, I'm not quite sure what I was trying to do, but it obviously didn't work, and I didn't cut the wires off. I might cut the wires off, I don't know. Ooh, okay, this one still has the string in here. I can see the little string here, and maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe I couldn't get that thing out. Isn't that a beautiful piece of blue agate though? Oh my, I love that. I probably hated that I couldn't get that string out of there. Oh well. Oh, okay, here we go. Now this purple and the last purple showing up with some browns in it, and there probably are some browns in there, but this is a really pretty purple color too. The purple's not showing up. This blue agate. Okay, here's an orange howlite, dyed howlite. Okay, now this is a cabochon. This is flat. I'm not quite sure. This looks like a jasper. I'm just not quite sure. It's got grays and orange tones in it. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, here's another piece of, this will go in the other one since I, here's another piece of blue agate. Drilled from top to bottom, but look at that druzy window right there. I love it. I love it. It's not going to be a lot, ladies. Seriously. Ooh, here's a red agate, sort of like a faceted teardrop sort of thing. This is drilled. Here's a big old hunk of dyed agate. Ooh, this one's snowflake obsidian. Checking to see if it's drilled. It is not drilled. This would have to be wrapped somehow or just used as a specimen. Here's a piece of sodalite, I think. There's like some little ghosty looking things in there. Oh, here's another one of these flat back. So I'll put one in each. Ooh, this is pretty. Agate. Look at this green stripe down that banding. Isn't that pretty? Oh, here's another bamboo coral heart. So there's actually 4 of those little red hearts. Now there, right there, you can tell that's bamboo coral. And it's drilled up through the center. I'll put the bamboo hearts together, and I'll put the green howlite hearts together. And I think now at this point, oh, wait a second. This makes 3 or 4 of these blue agate crosses. Here's some of this spider, is this spider jasper? Ooh, I had actually purchased a lot of cabochons too. This is, now you really can't see the color. This is a really, really light mint green, and it's a cab. And this is chalcedony. This is a really pretty pale minty chalcedony. I love chalcedony. I think it's a very soft, feminine stone. Oh, I'm finding a bunch of cabochons here in the bottom. when I did the gemstones. Oh, I remember getting this in Japan. Oh, wait, let me see what this says. 18 karat gold electroplate. Gold plating, not electroplate. And this is a jade, like a little barrel ball with some rhinestones. Isn't that cute? And I did get this one in Japan. I know. Oh, this one, I was in like bags digging in here. So I'm down to the bags. We're down to the pretty much the nitty gritty here. And this is, I think, what they call script stone. Here's a flat cab, and this is, I believe, what they call script stone. Oh, here's a chunk of, not drilled, just a chunk, like another little specimen of tiger eye. Here's some goldstone. Ooh, these are like all cabochons. Okay, that script stone I just showed you, this bigger one here. Here's a smaller one. Thank you, Kathy. I'm hungry too, Willow, and I don't know what to eat. Of course, I'm thinking at this point I need to eat something considering how I got on the scales and I had lost like 6 pounds in 4 days. I don't get that. Okay, these two sort of have like a purplishy plummy color. I would think something along the lines of rhodonite, but not exactly. I'm not sure though. It's got some mauve-y colors in there. But there's this one. And then there's this one that's a little bit smaller. And they've got those mauve-y tones together. I'm not sure. Here's a piece of undrilled. Pretty sure this is citrine. Oh, yes. In case you're noticing, or even if you haven't noticed, since I busted that fingernail back on my pinky the other day and it went down into the quick, I cut them all off. I don't have to worry about them. And this boo-boo right here, I actually got that when I fell out in the garage and bruised my, this pitiful looking little bruise here. And this is actually a cement brush burn. This is not even a bruise. This is, I guess it's like a scab. But for the first several days, I kept it wrapped. Yeah, I'm thinking the rhodonite cabochons. And this one looks like a sodalite bead. I love them when they do these in odd shapes. This will be a relief. You have no idea to not have to pack this. Oh, and here's a fifth. Help me out, Willow. Kim. The bamboo coral, Here's a fifth piece of, here's a fifth heart of that bamboo coral. Okay, here's blue dyed agate. Some of these pieces are just so doggone pretty. Oh, I thought for a second this one was a labradorite, but it does not have the sheen. Here's a flat cabochon of a red agate. Oh, here's a really dark blue, dyed blue agate. So there's several of these now at this point too. Ooh, here's a couple. This is a rose quartz marquee cut cab. It's flat. I bet you are beating ladies like Kathy Brandt and Lydia. I bet you they could bead circles around these cabochons. And here's another one. That cabinet's empty now. Ooh, okay. Here's, now this looks like a blue chalcedony cabochon. Lots of cabochons. Okay. Well, I think at this point, there's really only two of you that I've noticed expressing interest. I did take a couple of little pieces out for, one or two pieces out for Kathy, but the rest of these, I will just split these into Kim and Willow, and one will go to each of you. And so now it's just a matter of deciding on a price. And like I said, I'm not trying to kill anybody's pocket. I'm just trying to make my load lighter. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I've already sent Willow's stuff out, so I don't have anything left, but I do have Kim's out there, so I can combine some of your stuff together, Kim. Maybe I can put all of your stuff in a box instead of an envelope, or one of those little boxes like one of the flat rate, not the little ones, but the medium ones. And then Willow, I'll put yours in one of the bubble envelopes. And so how about $20 plus shipping? Yeah, in a box. So they're more protected that way. I was thinking of that after I was thinking about that bubble envelope, and I was like, not unless I had more padding inside. But I'll get them boxed up, and I'll put extra padding in your bubble wrap envelope, Willow. Oh, you ladies are so sweet. Look, you guys are doing me as much as a favor if I am doing you a favor. Okay, so, but you're going to have a lot of nice beads coming your way, Kim, because I didn't get your other box, your other bag sent out to you. What I think what had happened was I had two smaller bags that weren't quite filled up, and I was going to throw some more stuff. As a matter of fact, I think I already did throw some more stuff down in your bag out there, Kim. It was actually a bunch of, do you use acrylic and plastic beads at all? I did put a bunch of more stuff in your thing out there, Kim. So yeah, what did I say already? Did I say 20 plus shipping? Good Lord, have mercy. See that? So I will make sure these are wrapped up really good for you ladies. And okay, I see a yes. And Willow and I can talk later as well. But yeah, let me go ahead and get these things packed up because I want to get them out today. My daughter did already take the rest of the boxes. Boy, every day she has been taking, and some of those large boxes are heavy with that jewelry. Lisa, God love her, has purchased like 4 or 5 large jewelry craft boxes. And I didn't realize, but she sells a lot of her stuff for rescue cats. And I like that idea. That's something that I'm going to dabble in a little bit when I go to Pennsylvania. My mom and dad have a clouder of cats outside, and my goal is going to be to take care of them, find new homes for the kitties, and maybe neuter all but one of the tomcats. Yeah, and maybe neuter some of the girls too. But that I like that idea so I also sent her some things so that she can make money for the cats. I haven't been, Kim. My daughter has been doing it, and this morning it's funny, she told me, she said she woke up with pain between her wings. Yes, my daughter is a fairy. She is an empath. So we put some stuff between her shoulder blades back there so that she would feel better. But yeah, I've been tearing her up, shipping out all of these boxes and stuff. And literally that pile that you saw that was to go out today, I had a same stack yesterday and pretty much the same stack the day before. Now, just an FYI, there are still a couple of ladies who haven't gotten their clothes yet. I have spoken to them, all except for one person. I had no idea how different it is to ship clothing than it is jewelry. And Denise and Anne both live on the East Coast, and I'm going to ship their stuff out from Pennsylvania. I think it'll be a little bit less in shipping. You have to ship it differently because that stuff doesn't fit in these flat rate boxes. So yeah, I'm not going to do clothes anymore. They are too hard. I feel for these people who, that's what they do, is they sell clothes. And I've been buying a lot of clothes, you know, to since I got rid of the bigger ones, to get ones that fit me now. And I had no clue how hard it was to ship those clothes. Victoria from Adventures in Reselling, I'm sorry I made you ship all of those clothes to me. But at any rate, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to get off here, and I'm going to go through the stuff and distribute it up between the 2 packages. And I will talk to you ladies later. Bye. Love you all.